How long should your lambda be? Long enough to get the job done, I guess. Like inline functions, we're trying to do this for readability and for communication purposes. And if you launch into a 3-page lambda, everybody who's reading it has long forgotten that there was an open brace and that you still need a close bracket and a semicolon to finish out whatever the function call is that this is the parameter to. So do not try to get beyond a page. My lambdas tend to fit on PowerPoint slides, and that's actually not a bad rule for lambdas that you're going to put into your code. It should be a concept, right? I'm going to do something that I could give a name to, like print them all out or double them all. Your lambdas can call functions, and if that's what it takes for your readability to work, then go for it. So here's an example of a for each. We're going through some collection. We're going from 0 to n, so I guess there are n things in the collection. And for each of them, we are going to be given a particle. I'm not going to show you the type, it doesn't matter. And we're going to grab some property of it, here, the probably acceleration from context as a public variable. That's fine, it's like a struct or something. And go through another loop inside here calling a function called interaction. And that's going to actually do something big and complicated between p and some array. It's going to return a new acceleration. And we can increment the velocity and the position accordingly. I'm not going to say that this is an accurate representation of the laws of physics. What I am going to tell you is this is a nice little lambda that very clearly is running through a collection and dealing with things and calling out to this other function interaction. And maybe interaction is pages and pages long. Maybe it calls other functions. That's all fine. This is nice and readable. You know what you're doing. For each particle, I'm going to go through and call interaction a bunch of times for all the other members of the array particles, because I'm going from j, 0 to n. And adjusting the acceleration, the velocity, and the position based on these interactions. When you do it right, lambdas enhance readability. If this was 4 pages long, I would not be enhancing readability. Make sure that you sort of strike that balance so that anybody who's reading through your code gets what it does without having to sort of hold a mental buffer open that says, plus I'm waiting on a close brace. I've been waiting on a close brace for a really long time. You want to be able to take the lambda in at a glance.